Hiya, come on in, get cozy. Everyone's staying blessed and protected. Everyone's having a super Saturday, a wonderful weekend. I want to thank all my lovely subscribers for being here, for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your emails. I appreciate every single one of you. Now, this is for Alexander Sloley. His nickname was GOGS. He used to wear glasses. He was from Islington. I think it's in North London. And he's been missing since August the 2nd, 2008. And there's some conflicting stories about as to where he was going or, where he'd been. But there was rumours that he was involved, in a bit of low-level drug dealing. And apparently the day that he went missing, it was meant to either go drop off or pick up an amount of money, like 1,500 quid. And he's never been seen or heard of since that day. So it really, it was going to a trap house. But yeah, no sight of him, nothing, just completely vanished on the face of the earth. And apparently his mum, because he was like a light-skinned, like, black person. He had light skin, blue eyes, right, piercing blue eyes. It was 2 days before he was 17 that he went missing. So he was still only 16 years old. But yeah, there's conflicting stories, but we're going to see. We're going to ask Spirit. And I was really kept being drawn to this deck. I may even use this one as well. Got a bit of dust on it, actually. Just because it's got some keywords on. But yeah, I went straight to this. And you know what I've seen this? It says radical changes taking control. And that looks like a bottle of poison. But, and there's a puppeteer here. I've seen the puppeteer. And we've got a rediscovery here. Something could be rediscovered. But we're going to get into it and see what Spirit wants us to see, what we can find out. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective what we can see regarding Alex Sloley, GOGS. We've got the botanist here, parenthood legacy. Now I know I live with his mum, I don't know if I live with his dad. Somebody, the botanist, the dancer, the gambler. So someone took a risk here. I don't know if he was a dancer. I don't know if he had, if he had that in his blood, that he was. But I feel like, but we've got a queen here. This is determination, sacrifice. This gives me like the motherhood vibes. But seeing the botanist come straight out with the parenthood, and seeing the mother, I feel that like a very strong energy from his mother. His mother might have been the dancer. I don't know, but I do feel like he took a risk. He gambled something, and I don't feel like it was in a card game, but I do feel like that he took a risk. Yeah, look, the air, unseen potential. So I feel like there's something that he had unseen potential. He might have been a gifted child. And this is a new project learning. So this was something new to him. Whatever this was that he was involved in, I feel like it was new. Yeah, and the sleeper cause and effect clarity. So he couldn't see what he was involved in. He couldn't see it. He couldn't see it. Look, there's some kind of collaboration here. It says delivering news. I feel like there could have been a collaboration. Somebody else could have been involved. Somebody else knows, I feel, what happened to Alex. We've got the fate here, accepting help, guidance. We've got an alchemist, balance, invention and destruction. So for a balance, so something, it could be like, something like tit for tat. With the invention and destruction, something that could have been set up. We've got relationships with vulnerability here. And a champion here, achievement, downfall. So there was some kind of vulnerability towards somebody else who was in charge. Like I seen puppeteer right at the beginning. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, can you please tell us anything regarding Alex Sloley? I just seen the champion and the puppeteer, so there's somebody, I'm just seeing that. Someone hiding the true self, that assassin. So someone's hiding their true self. This assassin is trickery, yeah. There's risks. I'm seeing risks and trickery. There's distrust, knowledge and distrust, lack of direction. I'm seeing. So there was a lack of direction. This person couldn't be trusted. This person hides their true self, so maybe they come across. Yeah, look, balance, invention, destruction again with the fate, accepting help and guidance. And I'm seeing a bottle again, so I don't know if a drink was given, some kind of liquid, could be, like a bottle of brandy or something like that. We've got fear of failure here, this side in your true self, projection. Someone who had a fear of failure did this to him. Something was done to him. We've got the parent of legacy as well. We've got fear of failure again here. We've seen the forgotten. It says the fear of failure, missed opportunities. So, we've got the parent of the legacy. This gives me, the very strong mother vibes again. Very even nurturing, a botanist is the forgotten. It's here, missed opportunities, fear of failure. So maybe he might have had a fear of failure. Yeah, we've got the brawler here, a lack of empathy, confrontation. So I feel like this person, whoever gave him a drink or something like that, wherever he went, I feel like he was offered something, some kind of drink. I see the poison, but which is really low. It's really like very low of somebody to do that, to get somebody inebriated, like to an extent where they can't defend themselves. You know what I mean? That's such a coward. I've been spiked. I know exactly what it's like. But I feel like it's a coward's trick. Yeah, well, look, this ruthlessness, this assassin, conviction. This person could even be like a convict already. This person's quite ruthless. I really feel like this person is a ruthless person because whatever they did, they've got no empathy at all. I'm seeing bones here. Thief. So this was somebody who sees the moment. This was somebody, there was a thief there. Sees the moment. There was some money involved. This £1,500 probably. That's what it is. It was something to do with stealing something. This person was hiding their true self. Like what, acting probably like a friend, but really they had ulterior motives. Now, if somebody wants to kill somebody for £1,500, that shows you how low that person is. I know people have died for much less. There was some kind of setup here. We've got the sleeper, but it came out in reverse. But it's cause and effect here. I'm going to see what this says in reverse. The sleeper, because it came out on this person. I really feel like this person is like it says convict already. This person has had a conviction before for something else. Could have been for a thief, for being a thief. They could have had a conviction for being a thief. The sleeper. Where is it? This is somebody who was unwilling to accept the consequences of past actions, whether caused by you or enacted upon you. So it's saying only this person is responsible for how they restore balance. So this person obviously has to restore balance. If you don't restore balance while you're still here on Earth, there's going to be an imbalance, you know, crossing over. But yeah, this is a sleeper. This is someone who refuses. I feel like unwilling to accept whatever they've done in life. I feel like that's why they're quite ruthless. Very selfish person, very ruthless. They had no thoughts. No, I feel for that Alex. It was, he probably could have been quite jealous of him. Could have been, seeing him that he was aspiring, up and coming, like confident, even, even though it was in the wrong trade. But I feel like, yeah, there's someone took total advantage of him. I don't know if he was going to collect 1,500 or going to drop off. But there was obviously some kind of exchange going, because you're not just going to have money for no hire. You know what I mean? So this was a robbery, this. I've got biding your time here. So this planning ahead, knowledge and distrust. So there was some kind of biding time. Yeah, this person bided their time over this. Maybe they might have already done business in the past. I felt like there was distrust here. Obviously, somebody had knowledge of distrust, that this person here, this thief, couldn't be trusted. I feel like somebody did have knowledge of it. This is why maybe there was distrust there, but I feel like this person bided their time. They bided their time with whatever it is that they set up. And I'm seeing trade. Look, trade. It was a trade. There was some. This is confirmation. That's where it's showing us that there was a trade on something. So whichever way it was, you know what I mean. I don't know because I wasn't there. But there was some kind of trade that went on. Oh, this came out in reverse. The Hunter. It says sure-footedness, predestination. This came out in reverse. And we've got perseverance here and faith. Yeah, this person, I feel like, I don't know, this is, referring to. But this card, it says here, it's time to put your head down. I'm going to read both of them. It's time to put your head down and block out all distractions. The forest may be beautiful, but stopping to admire the view won't get you any closer to your goal. You are the hunter right now. Your path is clear. Your prey is within sight. So, but this is in reverse. No matter how tempting slowing down for a moment might seem, now is not the time. Maintain your focus and determination to complete your task. This is someone who's obviously unable. But it says in the reverse position, the advice of the upright card still applies. However, this is a warning to keep an eye on the balance of things. If you only ever focus on your quarry, you'll spend your whole life unaware that the forest exists. You haven't stopped to appreciate your surroundings recently. Take a breather. Somebody might be, no, can't see the wood for the trees. This could be the mother energy. She hadn't been able to take a breather, you know what I mean? I feel like she hadn't stopped in life to be able to appreciate a life because of this incident that's happened, because we've got perseverance and faith here. This gives me, priest energy. It's like having the faith. Yeah, I feel like he took, there was a gambler and a miser, stubbornness, inflexibility. So someone was greedy here. Somebody was greedy. Look, and we've got the loyalty chains and promises. So I feel like there's something somebody else knows here. There's somebody else who knows, or whatever's gone on here. There's someone knows something more. As soon as I picked it out, it says here, new ideas, curiosity, alert, thirst for knowledge, restless, spying, news, negotiations, information, messages, contracts. I feel like there was, they put, what I read an article where it said, his mum said, the police didn't even start investigating it until 2 years after he disappeared. And that is purely because of his heritage, that the police are less likely to look into that case. So, that is racism. In my opinion. So anyway, we've got friendship here, collaboration. So there's people that he knew knows something. The people who he knows, friendship is the group. Yeah, look at this: the tower, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. So I feel like there's something, it was massive. It says massive, groundbreaking. Change this large can often strike fear. So yeah, I feel like something really disaster, something big happened. It could have been spiked with something first to get him, so he can't able to fight back. King of Cups, but it kind of gives me, like someone who was involved emotionally. I don't know if it's like his father energy or grandfather energy, but it kind of gives me someone, trying to hold it together, and be. But a King of Cups is very emotional, like it doesn't things that they do affect them. They might not always show it. But a King of Cups is somebody. There's something being made fair here. But it says giving and receiving, balancing, sharing wealth, generosity, charity, sharing, inheritance, prosperity, abundance. But here it says like you could either be the person giving or you could be the person receiving. So it's kind of what I was on about. This is like somebody could have been either giving, some person giving, some person receiving. It says here somebody's entered into uncharted territory. I feel like this is what happened. He entered into uncharted territory. I feel like there's some kind of familiarity there, though. He knew this person. He knew this person. Yeah, look at this. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's this betrayal here, look, this disloyal. There's somebody that I knew. It was someone he knew. And this person, I feel like, was a convicted thief already. He probably knew that, that this person couldn't be trusted. And look at this, the five of Pentacles. And it says here, hard work. I feel like that Alex probably put the graft in. And this is what happened, 5 of Pentacles. I feel like he realised, found out who was You always find out who your friends are. I feel like it was set up here. This was a setup. Set up by his so-called friends. Somebody he knew, or somebody could have put him on to this person. I'm not pointing any fingers because I don't know. But there's something, I feel like they do know. Whoever he had them dealings with, whoever that did that exchange of that money, I feel like that person couldn't be trusted. And I feel like that's why they bided the time to do the setup. And is it worth? It's not worth a life though, is it? Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, can you please tell us anything else regarding it? Well, that's never happened before, has it? Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. This was a plan. Look at this. This was a plan. This was premeditated. This was premeditated, and he knew these people. Familiarity. There's happy memories with this person. He trusted this person. This was a plan. There was a plan in motion to do a Ten of Swords here. It wasn't just on the spur of the moment. This is painful endings, betrayal, preparation here. This was planned. It was premeditated. It was set up 2 days before he was 17. And it's somebody that he knew. The Six of Cups. And the Spirit of the Angels. Anything else that we need to see regarding Alex? Slowly. Oh, this came out in reverse. You know, this King of Pentacles in reverse. Greed, indulgence, materialistic, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status, corruption, financially inept, vices. So this person could even have addictions and stuff. A King of Pentacles in reverse. This is who did it. This is someone, who's not good with business. They're greedy, self-indulgent, very stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status. So it's somebody who wants to look good, but they're financially inept. Yeah. It's like, that easy come, easy go kind of energy that I get from this. He set them up for 1,500 quid, and this person is already a convicted thief. And look at this. I just split it on the 7. It says here, inspiration, ideas, discovery, this limitless potential, free spirit. This is what I get from that Alex's energy. Like he's a free spirit, you know what I mean? I feel like, and it says here I'm back in something new, so I feel like, I feel like he was very eager as well, like he probably felt like, it made him feel good, but there was a betrayal there, theft, deception, getting away with something, trickery, fraud. This is somebody who acted strategically. He was set up by this King of Pentacles in reverse. No, I'm only say what I'm seeing. Of the Spirit, of the angels. I just keep thinking about I thought somebody would have stood there right in my room, but there probably is. It's probably him. I know you're there, me. Flip neck. That hasn't happened for a long time. No, so I keep thinking that because I'm going to use another deck here. Yeah, there's some conflict here, disagreements, competition. Defeat, winning at all costs. It's like bullies. Look, sneakiness, bullies, theft, abusive relationship. These are sneaky bullies. This is a sneaky bully who did this to him. Who is a sneaky bully, a thief. They've done this before. We've done this before. Mimi, what do you want? Come up then. Oh, gosh. There you go. I don't know why, but I'm seeing wooded area and road here. I've just seen accomplice partner in crime in the neighbourhood. So there's an accomplice, a partner in crime in this neighbourhood. So there's not just one of them. There's more than one. I don't know why I've seen revenge. I want to spirit of the angels. Can you please give us any information regarding Alex Sloley? Thank you. Been missing, what, how many years now? 18 years? Is it 18 years this year? Yeah, he was taken out of here. He was taken out by this King of Pentacles in reverse. And there was this person likes to, this person will like to put up a front. They might they want themselves to look good, but they've got, they're not good with money. Like they'll probably blow it. They could even be an addict themselves. They've definitely been they're a thief, bullies. These people are bullies. It's funny how the police can't find out, isn't it? It's odd that they don't want to. Look, I'm getting lovey, and it says accomplice partner in crime. Did he know somebody? Was it something to do with? We've got lies here. Regret. Somebody regrets lying. And the spirit of the angels. I mean, this love could be the mother's love, And the spirit of the angels. Organised crime. So this person, yeah, it's yeah, they do. It's obviously the thieves that steal off people, and I feel like this was premeditated. This was planned. They planned this. As in the spirit of the angels. Is there anything else that we need to see regarding Alex Sloley? There's a cover up. A cover up. I just seen jealousy, right? Then fake death, and then the other accomplice partner in crime. It says alive. So as somebody tried to say that they're no longer alive. Imagine taking a kid out for 1,500 quid though. Oh, here's my friend. I know people have done it for. I was asking, right, is he alive or is he? But because I've seen this as assassination, and it's like no, cover up death. So this is the death that's been covered up. Inside. So it happened inside. And inside on the side. That's what he's saying. So it was inside. There's a cover up. It happened inside. It could have been in this trap house. We agreed, look. We've got agreed. So he was lured there on the premise of either making a deal one way or the other. You know, it was a trade, and they took him out. What did they do with him? Where did he end up? You know, that's what keeps going through my mind. Where did he end up? Where did Alex end up? What did they do with him? Because they would have, if he's inside, they've got to. You can't just leave him there. Do you know what I mean? Where is he? Where's Alex? I've just seen the neighbourhood card again. So neighbourhood. So he's in the neighbourhood. We've got a meeting. I've just seen surveillance, but if they're not looking into it for 2 years, and most of that surveillance is going to be gone, isn't it? So it was a meeting. We know that it was a meeting. There was meeting up. But it says here, motel, hotel. Meeting in a hotel. Oh, this to me, this is the rug card here. So there was a deal going down, and it could have happened. It might have happened in the motel, not a trap house. It could have been a meeting in there. Oh, I just split it on that, look. Hidden justice. Oh, that's karma, that. Yeah, I'm seeing lies. So there could have been a meeting. It could have happened. This meeting could have happened in a hotel. They could have been meeting up in a motel, hotel, whatever there is down there. It could have been, meet us in this room, whatever. So there could be surveillance, but I don't know. After 2 years, well, not now. After 18 years, isn't it? Oh, why did I see lamp? Look at that. So he could have been possibly given something, yeah. Landfill means they put him in bin. Look, egotism. Oh, there's a fire here, though. I just see dating and perversions. This could be this person here, this weirdo. King of Pentacles in reverse. I could be a bit weird, into weird things. Having the spirit of an angels. We need to know what happened to Alex. But we've got revenge here. So it was a revenge thing. And there was an accomplice, a partner in crime. I've just seen serial killer. This person has probably done it before. And I've just seen dismemberment. Yeah, he said this person has done it before. And they have a partner in crime. This person. I've just seen lies, child, and regret. It says here, trapped social media here. There could be some information here on social media. I don't know why these came out together. Or it could have been a trap house. I don't know. There's a motel hotel. Maybe it might have been, one of them that's dodgy, that just lets people hire rooms and they know that there's whatever's going on there. I just seen dating couple. Dating couple. Why would I see dating couple? We've got regret here. We have justice. And I did see justice. This is a debt. Yeah, I feel like this debt is the debt that's owed. Karma. Justice, debt. This is karma for whatever. Because that's, I don't feel like he robbed them. I don't know. I don't know the story. But for somebody to be seeking revenge. Yeah, we've got a coach here. So the other people could have been getting coached by this person here, by this King of Pentacles. Yeah, look, the ceremony of mystery magic could have even been sacrificed. Take that as a resonance. I feel like it was something that was planned, though. We've got privacy, separate online community. There's so much to do with online here. Something that could be on social media. I just seen goal nightmare, so that this person's goal was to put him in a nightmare for some reason. This person could even have a child now, because I'm seeing here loneliness, self-love, care, and apology. They just came out of their own. This person, I don't know. This person who did this could have gone through this. Now, now there could be they could be married now. This person could be married now with a child. We've got vision problems. This person could have vision problems, but we do know that Alex did need glasses. Look at that. Yeah, this was somebody prideful. This is this King of Pentacles in reverse. This is something that they did. Look, schedule. They did it. They organised it. They planned it. This was management. I feel like this is what they did was they've cursed themselves. Now it's like stop now. They want to stop now, but I feel like they've got a family now, and it's like they've been married. I see it. Look, family, marriage. I feel like their debt is coming. They regret something. Maybe they're receiving karma. The partner could have cheated on them, which they're like overload. It's like, no, I can't handle this. Yeah, they're now suffering in darkness and persecution. They could be getting their karma. We've got gain here. Profit, conclusion. The way it fell out there. Yeah, I feel like their will could come crashing in now. Yeah, we've got this binding, look, commitment here. They're wanting something to stop. There's an obstruction. There's something. I feel like they've cursed themselves. This marriage, they've got this family. Maybe even they could even be in a profession now. But there's a third wheel. So their wife might be cheating on them. Whatever. There's something happening to this person. This person's going through something. Oh, we've got a souvenir. There's a memory. There's something. This person's got something that belongs to Alex. They've kept it. I feel like they've kept a souvenir as a memory. Yeah, look at this, the stubbornness here, this triumph. There's something like, you don't want to listen about something. Yeah, they're blind, but there's a nightmare here. They're living a nightmare. This person, it's not the first time. So now, maybe their life might have started to go right, but now it's going to go wrong. There's an origin, there's disturbance. This person, I feel like this person is possessed. Really. This person's not, possessed. Look, we could have even added, hearing voices here, like, because we've got the hesitation with hearing something. I feel like this person was actually not wired up right. Or this could be them now. Yeah, look, they're frightened. Now they could be hearing voices. They might be even hearing Alex. Yeah, there's something that's fighting in this person now. This person, they could even be going blind. Look, they could be losing their sight. Frightened. Something's happening to this person. Like, karma, karma, and the wife might have cheated on him as well. But we've got forgiveness here, lesson. Oh, it's saying betrayal, trauma here. Public execution. Betrayal, trauma. Overcoming fear. This person extremist. So this person is like an extremist, like, gives me like cult leader. Yeah, look, torture here. There's a witness. There's a victim to some kind of torture. It probably got off on it. I feel like, that is so sad. Yeah, look, failure, competitor. This person is look, psychic wounded. Failure. And this is true love, so there's something. Got a childhood trauma here. Yeah, so this person probably has been through childhood trauma themselves, and I'm not saying that makes anything right, but I'm just seeing it. This person went through childhood trauma. We've got oppression, trauma again. There's indigenous person, other. This person is not, I feel like not like indigenous, like whatever, but I just feel like it's not native to London. So not somebody who's white skinned. That's a plane crash, yeah. Not gonna be their karma. We've got boss leader, yeah. We've got this person, boss leader, follower. We've got judge, law enforcement. Because this person is an abusive abuser. It could have even been to jail for this. Enabler here, abusive relationship. The law is being involved. This person here, this boss, whoever he is, this King of Pentacles in reverse, wants to feel like he is a boss. It says here, childhood, fame, recognition. I feel like maybe when he was younger, people might have looked up to this person, but I feel like they've abused their power and took it too far. Yeah, this is an illusionist. This person is like group living. This person is an illusionist. I feel like he could have had other people around him as well, and making people believe that, that he was a boss and he was in charge of people. I think he probably ordered people around as well, and people probably would have listened to him. We've got like a socialite here, so this is somebody who liked to go out a lot. And we've got imprisonment here, so I feel like this person did go, I feel like this person might have been known to the club scene when he was younger. Yeah, look, we've got flying monkey here. He's a target, this bully. He was a tormentor. I feel like they have flying monkeys around them. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they come across as right aggressive, like they're the boss, but really they're King of Pentacles in reverse. And they're just childhood wounded themselves, you know what I mean? But I feel like we've got this guilty conscience here. I feel like this person now is suffering, going through karma. His wife's probably cheated on him, deceived or betrayed by love. Yeah, so there's a witness to murder here. This was a witness. There's a witness. Somebody's seen what happened. There was a witness, again, witness, bystander. Somebody seen something. Somebody seen something go on. Oppression here. social oppression. So this person, whoever did this, because this is the second time I've seen this poison, whoever did this, there's people that witnessed it and they're afraid. A witness again. There's a witness, you see, and this is confirmation. Somebody witnessed it. Somebody witnessed him to getting taken out because this is executed. Somebody witnessed it. It could have even been strangled. And that's awful to say, but this is what I'm seeing because I've seen it. We've got an inventor here, so somebody invented this, whoever this, it was a lesson in power. So this person wanted to, this loss of status, reputation. So this person had to do it because maybe there might have been some kind of grudge or revenge or something that they might have happened a long time ago, and they were like getting tit for tat, wanted to get their own back on something, or we've got escaped imprisonment here. So this person has been to prison. This person, this is Spirit saying, this person was in prison in the past. And we've got, enslavement here, prisoner of war, imprisoned. So this person, this person has been to prison before. It could have been for a thief, or it could have been for fighting or something, for domestic abuse as well. Oof. Well, I don't know where else to go because I did want to find out where he is. If there's any clue to where it could be. I thought it would come out. I don't know. I've got protection here. Restlessness, protection. Yeah, I feel like somebody else knows it. Somebody else knows what somebody was a witness here to whatever happened. It could be this witness who's being frightened and being tortured, but we've got fulfillment, and this is somebody with a bag of money here. We've got manipulation with devotion here, restlessness, authority, secrets. Yeah, they would they did this to be in charge. It's like maybe they might do that. They might go around robbing people. I get the hunter becomes the hunted. Resourcefulness, rebellion. Yeah, so this could be somebody who escaped prison. This could be somebody who's escaped prison. We've got patience and achievement here. I feel like that's this could have been this person. They could have been held the grudge for so long. This is somebody you knew from the way back, maybe from the childhood. We've got practicality. This person could be got a job now. Could work now. We've got a lust status, so I feel like this person could be known for putting it about. But I feel like now, they could be the one that cheated. We could have look. We've got speculation here, so I feel like there's some kind of speculation about ostentation. This person could be very ostentatious, very lustful energy that I'm feeling. I've just seen optimism, concentration. Yeah, some domination. This person he's a bully. This is what I get. This is why can't the police do this? Find out. Are they scared? We've got achievement, domination, quarrel. So there was an argument. I get that there was an argument, but impulsiveness. I don't feel like we've got secrets here. discoverer. So maybe these secrets might be discovered. We've got secrets yet to be discovered. We've got the assertion here. Optimism. Acquisition. Risk. I feel like he took a risk, you know. Oh, I'm just look at that. Some legal proceedings here. As in the guard left behind legal proceedings. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Have you any idea where Alex Sloley is now? Where did put him, Spirit? It says accident. I'm seeing fire again. Accident, fire, man-made disaster. Did they put him in? You know, this could have been. It could have been one of these John Does and might not have been found, unless unless he had a record. Accident, fire, man-made disaster. So they did something. Did they set a car on fire? I've seen run away. We've got hidden and dismemberment here. And we've got male mind control. Male and mind control. Grooming. Yeah, this person. So this is what they could have done with him. They could have put him in an accident, a fire, set him on fire. So is this why he's never been found? That came out. But we've got this male again, this legal proceedings. It could have been fake somebody else's death. I've just seen fake death again. Look, somebody else could have been, they could have put somebody else's ID inside this car or something. I don't know. We've got hidden runaway. So somebody might have pretended to be gone and they're still alive. You know what I mean? That's what I picked up anyway, but I don't know. I might have to look at this case again in the near future. I'm going to leave it there, close out this reading. I hope everyone has a super Saturday and a superb Sunday. Is it Sunday today? No, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.